Welcome in everyone to the 2K Sports Radio Network. I'm your host ASGTV, and we are here today breaking down our Orlando Magic's 2015-2016 season. We had a pretty disappointing season, as you can see, finishing 26-56, and the main part of that was injuries. A lot of injuries throughout the years, the key cogs in this machine, and the biggest one, no doubt, was Elfrid Payton, who went down early in the season with a fractured foot. He was out for a couple of months. When he came back, he re-injured that foot a little bit. He had some problems with that foot, could never really get 100%. He mainly came off the bench for this team, leading Brandon Jennings to get most of the minutes. So that was a big disappointment, as the Magic really hoped that he could have a leap forward this year, but that his process and his progression would get delayed by a year or two. Besides that, you had guys like Victor Oladipo and Evan Fournier, Mario Hezonja, but the main piece had to be Nikola Vucevic. As you get a look at him here, as we're going to get a look at the stats this year, he led the team in offense. He had 15 points per game, almost 10 rebounds. You see Brandon Jennings having a pretty good year himself, 12.5 points, 5 rebounds. Oladipo, Hezonja, and Fournier, versatile guards / forwards, and that's what the Magic look to be building upon. They want to have versatility at all their positions, be able to roll out a couple of different lineups. So as we get into the offseason, one big storyline, Victor Oladipo has been centered in trade talks. As we get to the draft lottery, the Magic actually have the third best odds at the #1 overall pick. We'll see what they get. It's the Celtics get Brooklyn's pick for the number 5. The Wizards get 4. So the Magic, you see there for the 3 spot, the 3 pick goes to Philadelphia. So now the Magic cracked the top 2. Ben Simmons and Brandon Ingram are the 2 big prospects. We'll see if the Magic can get them. And so the number 2 overall pick goes to the Orlando Magic. So we have the number 2 pick. A lot of young talent that Magic have been picking high in the draft. Selected Mario Hezonja last year, Victor Oladipo a few years ago, Aaron Gordon a few years ago. We'll see if they can build upon this young talent, or if they will try to trade for a star or trade down. We'll see what the strategy is. So we get into the NBA draft. We have the 2nd overall pick, and with the number 1 overall pick, the Philadelphia 76ers select Brandon Ingram out of Duke. So this is the Magic's chance to get Ben Simmons. But when we think about it, does he really fit with Oladipo, Fournier, and also Hezonja? There's not much room on this team. You also have Aaron Gordon, so the power forward spot isn't available. So we'll see what the Magic decide to do. And the Magic will end up trading down to just the 4th pick, just trading down 2 spots, and also getting a future first from Washington. So we'll see if they go after Ben Simmons or not. The Washington Wizards select Marquise Chris, the power forward from Washington. So the Wizards shocking the world there. The 76ers will take Jamal Murray to add with Brandon Ingram. So we get another chance at Ben Simmons with the 4th pick. And with the 4th pick, the Orlando Magic select Chris Dunn. Magic executives thought that there really just isn't a place for Ben Simmons on this team if we don't want to move our pieces. And they really like the pieces. Elfrid Payton was injured the whole year, and his process has been delayed. He's not a good shooter. We'll see if we can develop Dunn and Elfrid Payton and kind of get a deadly backcourt. But as you see, we're trying to trade up. We have 2 second rounders. We're trying to trade with the Spurs for the 26th pick, and they offer 3. They will take 3 second rounders and CJ Watson for 3 future firsts, including this pick. So we will take that. We give up 3 seconds and CJ Watson for 3 firsts. And with the 26th overall pick, a person the Magic had been targeting, they select Damian Jones out of Vanderbilt, a big center, a guy who could be a quality backup to Vucevic, or who knows, maybe he could even be a really good starter depending on how the Magic can develop him. So we go to the re-signings, and the big question is Brandon Jennings. He's an unrestricted free agent. Will we re-sign him? Is there a place on this team for Brandon Jennings? Well, first, the staff. The only spot we have available is trainer, so we're going after Scott O'Gallagher, the top trainer, and he doesn't want to come to the Magic, and I don't really blame him at this point. So we're going to go after Byron Berry, who is a pretty good trainer, a step up from what we had. He's thinking about it, and he accepts. We go to our player options, a lot of young players. We have a lot of team options, so we'll pick up the options Victor Oladipo, Aaron Gordon, Elfrid Payton, and others. And also you go look at our qualifying offers. Evan Fournier is a restricted free agent. He's going to be getting a decent payday. As we see, we're trying to work out a contract with him for 3 years, around $23.5 million to come back and be our starting small forward. Also, Andrew Nicholson, we're trying to sign him to be bench help. We're not going to re-sign any of these other guys. Now, keep in mind, Dwayne Dedman, the backup center, we did qualify an offer. But you see both signs. So Evan Fournier, hopefully he can be our starting small forward of the future, can also play some 2-guard. And Andrew Nicholson can just be depth at the forward position. So you get a look at the free agents. You see DeMar DeRozan, Andre Drummond, Hassan Whiteside, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Gasol, Dwight Howard, and Rajon Rondo. Luol Deng also are the top ones. So we get a look at our roster. You see Peyton Dunn and Shabazz Napier, Fournier, Oladipo, and Hazonia. Fournier is really a forward on this team for us. We also have Nicholson and Gordon and Jones and Vucevic. So we need to get some big man help. I really don't want Damian Jones to be the main backup center quite yet. So we're going to offer Festus Ezeli 2 years, around $12.5 million to be a backup. And so also we will sign Terrence Ross as Hazonia's backing up at the 2-guard spot, and we don't really have a good backup small forward. Also, we're looking for just another guard that can be a good perimeter defender and is cheap, so we're going after Garrett Temple. So we fast forward the first day, you see nobody accepts our offer, and Garrett Temple actually goes on to sign with the Chicago Bulls. So we'll look elsewhere for guard help, and we think about maybe Gerald Green. He could be a good backup guard for us. He does not accept today. Festus Ezeli and Terrence Ross will accept, and he will go to the Charlotte Hornets. So one thing that I think this Magic team is lacking is veteran leadership, even though it's just a video game. So just get some veterans in there. So Udonis Haslem, we signed to a 1-year, $776,000 contract. And also a guy that the Knicks gave up on, Cleanthony early. We're going to sign him as well. And so we're nearing the end of the video. And we'll see here as we look at some of the other free agents as Udonis Haslem signed. So that's pretty much how our roster is going to end up. You see Dwayne Dedman does end up accepting his qualifying offer. In the next episode, we will not start the regular season quite yet, but we will get into a summer league game. We'll see how guys like Chris Dunn and Damian Jones can perform. Also, we'll get a look at an inter-squad scrimmage and training camps. We'll see who we try to send to get better and try to develop. So you can look at our final roster. We have guys like Vucevic, Ezeli at centers, also Damian Jones, and of course Chris Dunn, Elfrid Payton, Mario Hezonja, Victor Oladipo, those kind of guys. So we'll see what the Magic do. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And that's all. Make sure to stay tuned for the next episode here on ASG TV and the 2K Sports Radio Network.